Welcome to the CrossFit Max podcast.
Holy smokes, folks. The CrossFit Open is almost here. We're only 6-ish weeks away from the CrossFit Open 2026. So in this episode, we're going to talk about what it is, why you should definitely sign up for it, and how we run it here at CrossFit Max. So we hope you enjoy this episode. Let's get excited and let's get into it. All right. 3, 2, 1. We in it, folks.
Welcome back to your favorite podcast with Susie and Brandon.
Is this first one? First one of the new year?
2026, baby.
Let's go. Hopefully you guys are feeling amped up.
I'm feeling a little funny about 2026, to be honest.
You're feeling funny?
I'm feeling
like humorous or?
Like 2025 was so fucking good. And I feel like it's hard when you go, like, I feel like the new year, when you've had like a bit of a rough year, you're like, clean slate, let's go. But I feel like 2025 was so good. I don't want it to be over.
No, 2026.
So I feel like
burn and crash.
No, I feel excited about the new year. Feel a little bit of extra motivation. You know, I had salad for dinner yesterday. I'm feeling like a little bit more inspired heading into the new year for sure. I love that shit. But
I wonder how many people listening to this were like, you know what? I had a salad last night too.
But I feel like a little anxious, a little like, when life is so good, you're like something. Is this just anxiety? Is this what people with anxiety have? Because I'm like, maybe this is not a real thing. But like, I just feel like I'm on such a high from 2025 that I'm like, the universe is going to fuck me this year.
Nah.
But I don't want to have that mindset. But I do feel
a poor manifestation on your end. Jesus, this is not how I want to start the podcast.
I know. I'm sorry.
2026,
I'm so sorry.
You did say it was going to be a good year.
It is going to be a great year. I love even numbers. I'm really excited. I was born on the 26th of April and it's 2026. So like, that's got to mean something. This is my year.
This is it.
I just felt like last year was my year. So I'm like, how can I get more of my year than last year?
True.
Like, I feel like 2025, I just like sparkled.
Build on it.
Yeah.
I'm definitely building on it on my
Hopefully
end.
at the end of 2026, you're going to hear me say, I didn't think it could be better and it was.
Hell yeah. What are... Banter topic. What are
Trend
some
or
of
trash?
No, banter topic.
Oh, pivot.
What
Love it.
are your 2026 fitness goals?
Fitness goals.
For the listeners to hear.
Wasn't this supposed to be our topic of the podcast? Or is this just our banter topic?
No, love. We're talking about the Open. It's like the third time I tell you we're talking about the Open in like the last 5 minutes.
I thought we changed our mind.
No, we're talking about the Open.
Okay, perfect. So my fitness.
Fourth time in 5 minutes.
Because I was like, I think we should do an episode on our goals, and you were like, okay, let's do that.
Banter topic.
Okay, perfect. We're doing
fitness
both.
Goals.
I love it.
And then we're talking about the CrossFit Open.
Okay.
As usual.
Perfect. We're super organized.
And
okay, my fitness goals include PRing my 10K.
In case you were wondering, we're talking fitness goals.
Yeah, right now
Here we go.
I'm on it. PRing my 10K.
What is that? Well, give us the number.
I would like to get under 50 minutes. That would be a big PR, but
okay. So
I have it
sub
in me.
50-minute 10K.
If I'm honest.
I'm surprised your first goal is running related.
Well, it's just hot. It's hot on my mind.
Is this not in order? This is just...
In no particular order.
Okay.
In theory, I already PR'd my 10K within my half marathon last year, and that's why I want to PR my 10K, because I'm like, I could PR.
Did you get under... Oh, wow. So you've already hit that.
But like not in a 10K. Anyways, I want to.
So you haven't done a 10K race.
I want to do a 10K time trial.
But you have run under 10K in 50 minutes or under 50 minutes
within a 21K.
Within a half marathon.
Crazy.
Very impressive.
Crazy.
Cool. So that's a goal of yours.
A goal of mine.
Not the first goal, but a goal.
Another goal would be to come in the top 15% of the CrossFit Open.
Okay. All right, 85th percentile and on. Here we freaking come.
Yeah. And a third goal, and I don't want to say this one out loud, but you gotta say it with your chest. Ring muscle up. Again.
Okay, cool.
Yours, go.
In no particular order, I want to finish 1% better than Susie in the Open.
Ain't no way.
No, I would love to finish as
top
close
14%?
as I possibly can to that 90 percentile in the open. That would be freaking cool.
It's gonna hurt.
Yeah, I would love to do that.
Okay, love it.
I would love not to necessarily PR my half marathon because I'm going to do a new half marathon this year in a harder course, but I would just love to do the Montreal half marathon.
Okay, a little less pressure on the time this time.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to get it as close as possible to an hour 45 again, but that being said, it's a much harder course than the
there's hills and turns and shit.
Yeah, more city vibes, but yeah, switching
Hopefully
it up.
more fun because the organizers of the pit stands don't like to just ruin the fun for everyone.
Yeah, but yeah, great course, and I've never done the Montreal half marathon, so I would love to do the Montreal half.
Sick.
So that's just
I'll do it with you.
That's a second goal of mine, and that's in, I think they moved it, right?
September.
It used to be September, but now I think they're moving it to either end of September or beginning of October.
Really?
I think they're moving it because of the temperature.
That's amazing news.
Yeah.
I love that. I'll definitely do that with you.
Yeah. So
well,
that would
not
be...
like with you because you want me to keep up, but like...
Yeah. So I would love to do that one.
Okay.
And then I would freaking love to back squat 400 pounds.
What's your current PR?
My best ever back squat was 380.
Okay. Just a little tensy on either side and boom, you got it.
That was so long ago also.
Oh.
But yeah, I would love to be able to back squat 400 pounds. I don't know if that's
for you.
I don't, honestly speaking, not to sound like a negative Nancy over here, but
welcome
I don't know.
to my club.
I don't know if that's attainable in a 1 year time frame, but I'm sure going to chip away at it, and I'm going to try to hit the squats a little harder this year.
Well, the good news is you can train your lunges with our new dumbbells.
Yeah, definitely.
Got some new dumbies.
Yeah, got those hundos. And we had a workout on Saturday group class, and Julie and I we partnered up together, and we grabbed those. We grabbed the one of the 200-pound dumbbells, and we did like goblet reverse lunges. Ooh, I think we did like 50 each of them.
Oh, you only had one dumbbell, so really it was like having a 50 in each hand.
Yes, yeah. But to clean that puppy was tough, and then we got to we practiced some like dumbbell snatches with the hundreds after, and that was kind of cool. I was able to link 4 in a row.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I would love to clean.
I would love it if
over
you cleaned also.
280, so 285. I would love to squat as close as I can to 400.
285 is crazy.
Yeah. I would love to just build on the strength marks, and then I would also like later in the season love to hit a run. But yeah, as close as possible to 90% in the open. Run the Montreal half marathon in again as close as possible to an hour 45, and if not, hit just under that. And back squat as close as I can to 400. 400. That number just seems absurd to me. And clean 285. Four goals. Let's go.
I feel like I would like to get stronger.
Yeah, I'm in my lift heavy shit era. That's what I've been posting on social media a lot.
That's cute.
So
I love that.
Yeah, I've been really trying to like push the limits. Even yesterday on the back squats, I was able to do 315 for 4. So I was getting a little spicy on those squats yesterday.
How are your legs today?
Not bad.
How's your knee?
My knees are feeling okay, but like my hamstrings surprisingly are feeling the most sore. But that could be a combination of like the conditioning piece we did after that. And anyways, those are our goals.
Love that.
Ask yourself, folks, listeners.
Let us know.
What are your goals? Can you name a top 3 fitness goal that you want to focus on in 2026? Because it does give you a little bit of guidance throughout the year when you're thinking about maybe staying home and not hitting your session, or, in the training session and you don't want to put on those extra 2.5s or 5 pounds on each side. It does bring a little bit of motivation and a little bit of intensity to your training when you actually have goals written down or at least spoken out loud.
Yeah.
So yell.
The podcast is very good for our accountability.
Yell in your car. If you're listening to us in your car, these are my 3 goals. And then we'll try to hear. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Got it.
Not loud enough.
Okay. We are talking about fitness goals. No, we're talking about
What about your
the
trend or trash?
CrossFit Open. We're talking about the
No
CrossFit.
trend or trash.
We're not talking
we
trend or trash.
are not on the same page today, Brandon.
You are all over the place, my love. We're talking about the CrossFit Open.
Exactly.
Trend
I knew
or
that.
trash?
Everyone knew that.
Trend. How many years is this going to be for you, my love?
Shit.
Oh, shoot. I don't remember. I think last year was 12 for me.
I think this might be my 6th Open.
6th. This is going to be, I believe, my 13th CrossFit Open.
But it could be my 5th. But I think last year was my 5th.
Last year was your 5th, so this could be your 6th?
Yeah.
We do have photo evidence. We took photos with all the members.
We've been together 8 years.
Yeah, I knew that.
This year.
Labor Day.
You're killing it. You know, we've been married 5 years this year.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
August.
You're killing it, baby.
15th.
Wrong. Just kidding. What was I going to say?
I don't know what you're saying, but you weren't sure about how many years you've done the CrossFit Open. Well, in this episode, we're going to talk about what the CrossFit Open is very briefly. We're going to talk about why you should absolutely sign up for it and how we run it here at CrossFit Max.
Okay.
So year 13 for me. Let's go. I'm excited. Maybe even, I think it's year 13, which is crazy.
Wow. It's 2026 and it's my 6th Open.
Yeah. That's cool. Wow,
I'm
that's
only
saying
26
something.
26 years old.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So what is the CrossFit Open, folks? The CrossFit Open is a global fitness event that happens once a year. Well, it takes place once a year, but it's really
over the course of 3 weeks.
Over the course of 3 weeks, where CrossFit HQ, so headquarters, releases one workout per week for 3 straight weeks. I should have looked at the actual dates here, but I believe the first one, it's always the end of February. So the first one is being released on February 26th. So they always release
the 26th again? Are you kidding me?
Holy smokes, this is it, baby.
What does 26 mean? Anyone who's in numerology, it's got to have significance.
So your birthday, the year, and the CrossFit Open starts the 26th.
Yes, and in my heart, I'm 26.
So on the 26th of February, CrossFit HQ releases the first open workout. So it's going to be called Open 26.1.
26 again?
Yeah. Crazy.
No.
26.1.
Oh my God.
So it goes based off the year and then 0.1 for
Sorry.
the first workout.
Wow, that's crazy.
And they do that again. So they release it on the Thursday, and then the whole world, 300,000 to 400,000 people worldwide sign up for this event. It's freaking $20. It's super cheap to participate, and you do it at your local affiliate. It's usually an amazing community builder, and everyone gets to experience the same challenge in a workout on a global level. So whether you're walking into a gym in Brazil, whether you're going to Australia, whether you're in Czech Republic and you're doing it at a CrossFit affiliate there, everyone in the world that weekend will experience what that workout brings. Yeah. It's really cool. And then on the flip side, you get to actually do it. There's a judge with you. They count your reps. They hold you to a standard for the movements. And you just give it your all for roughly 10-ish minutes, depending on the workout.
Full send.
Full send.
Absolutely.
You try your best. You give it your all. There's 3 different divisions. So there's the RX division, written as it's prescribed. There's the scaled division, so the scaled version of the workout. And then there's the foundation division, which is like the easiest version of the workout that really allows for anyone and everyone to be able to do it. Yeah. So
absolutely.
There won't be a workout that you see that you're like, I literally cannot do this, so I cannot do the open. There are 3 divisions, and every single week you can choose whether or not you want to RX it, scale it, or do the foundations.
Love that.
So like week 1, if it's something that you can do RX, freaking awesome. On week 2, if there's a movement that you're like, I literally can't do that, I don't have the strength yet to do a pull-up, well, there's going to be the scaled version, and you could do the scaled version on week 2. All right. And then on week 3, if you needed to do the foundations, you could do the foundations. So this happens for 3 weekends in a row.
So fun.
And it is so fun. This is going to be my 13th year, and every single year I get super excited because this is a moment where the community really gets together. Yeah. And it is something special because it's not just you and your fellow gym members, but you know that 300,000 to 400,000 people worldwide are also going through this.
Yeah, it's cool.
From all places around the world. I think there's almost a CrossFit gym in every single country in the world, and we all do it that weekend, right?
Yeah.
So should you sign up for the Open? The answer is abso-freaking-lutely. It is very, very awesome to do. Does it add a little bit of stress?
Good stress.
Good stress, right? There's bad stress, like finances or health, like serious health concerns, right? Like these are things that are like really, really bad stresses, right? Mm-hmm. Now, the stress of a potential workout that you're going to be doing and trying to do your very best in, that's good stress because you're going to have to overcome that. You're going to get actual fitness and health benefits from it after doing it, after completing it.
Yeah.
The encouragement from the community you're going to get. Like this is like a stress that you can overcome, and it is something that you can grow from. Mm-hmm. Are you going to have anxiety? Are you going to have butterflies in your stomach before? Yeah, you will.
Absolutely.
I get them every single year. There hasn't been one workout over the last 13 years that I've done for the Open and thought, wow, I am not nervous at all. I'm just ready to go and give it my all. There's always like a little bit of butterflies in the stomach.
Yeah, I have butterflies just talking about it.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
I'm feeling all jittery in a good way. Good jitters.
Yeah, exactly. I'm feeling like excited for it. There are so many people that do the Open and then overcome that adversity, and then they're like, man, like I could do anything. Like I could crush this presentation at work, or I can do really well in this exam, or there's this thing at home that I've been putting off, and now I'm gonna like go head first and just get it done, right? So
love it.
The Open brings a lot of fun.
It's fun. We all get together. We do it together.
Yeah. So the way we run it here at CrossFit Max, we do it every Friday night. So we do Friday night lights. So CrossFit HQ releases the workout Thursday, usually in the afternoon. It's usually
like 8 p.m. No.
No.
Oh, 4 p.m.
No, earlier than that. It's usually like 1 p.m. Yeah.
Never mind. Don't listen to me, anybody.
Yeah.
I don't know anything.
It's in the early afternoon.
Okay.
That they release it, so that in Europe they get it in the evening. It used to be like a long time ago. It used to be like 8 p.m. Eastern time, but then people in Europe would get it at around midnight, which would suck. And CrossFit's really big in Europe, so they changed it to like Eastern time, like mid-afternoon, like 1, 2 o'clock, something like that.
Okay.
So this way it hits the Europe area around the evening.
So the workout drops the Thursday.
Yeah, so Thursday, CrossFit HQ is like, here's the workout. And then there's a really cool
announcement video?
Announcement, headliner. So there's like people that like do the actual workout.
Live. Like they hear the workout and then they immediately, like 5 minutes later, they have time to get ready and then they do it.
So they bring in like the top dogs. They'll bring in 2 to 4 like CrossFit Games athletes, like elite athletes. They'll stand on the floor. Usually they'll do this like in an actual CrossFit affiliate, which is really cool. And what they do is they announce the workout to the world. It's on YouTube, completely free. And then those athletes literally find out on the floor there. And then 5 minutes later or 10 minutes later, they're actually doing the workout.
A different level.
Yeah. So it's a fun
like you don't
spectacle.
even know going in and you have to just like hit it.
Yeah. It's like, okay, here's the workout. 5 minutes later, 3, 2, 1, let's go. And you're giving it your all. And it's always fun to see the higher elite athletes do it because you're going to see like insane fitness from them, but you're also going to see, holy smokes, like these people are struggling in this workout. Like these people are having a hard time breathing.
It's so funny. Actually, this is just the fact about watching any sport. You watch any sport whenever you're the spectator and you're like, why is he resting so much? Like, go faster, You see these, like, games athletes, like, taking a breath between burpees, and you're like, bro, like, just, like, go into the next rep. And then you, like, do the workout for yourself the next day, and you're like
2 times slower.
Oh, my God. That person is actually a robot, and I regret everything I said to the screen.
Yeah. And, a lot of times, like, these guys are, the people you see are, like, the top dogs. You're talking, like, the top, usually it's the top 50 fittest men or fittest women in the world that do this, and you see them struggle a little bit, and you're like, oh man, like that's gonna get tough for me at that point.
you see these games athletes like huffing and puffing, and you're like, oh boy, that's gonna hurt.
Yeah,
in the best way.
In the best way, yeah. So it's kind of cool. It's a full like spectacle. You get to see them throw down. They do a full demonstration for like what the standards of every movement are, because there needs to be standards, right? For example, if you're doing full dumbbell snatches and you're locking out your arm overhead, and you have to bring both heads of the dumbbell down to the ground, switch arms every rep, like there's a standard that's held. But if you go like down the street to another CrossFit affiliate and you have someone who's not even locking out their elbow, someone who's not even touching the ground on their way down from the dumbbell,
not acceptable.
Like that, there has to be a standard for it to be
fair,
and also to have rules that everyone is doing this the exact same way.
Yeah.
Right. Like a pull up is a chin over the bar pull up. Like squats, you have to break parallel on the squats.
Yeah.
So there's
like
standards.
toes to bar is like an easy one. Your toes actually have to touch the bar. They don't have to get close to the bar. They have to physically touch the bar.
Yeah. And scaled option knee raises, your knees have to pass your hip crease. So there's all these different variations, but there are standards for the movements, which if you're listening to this and you're a CrossFit Maxer, or you are at a different CrossFit affiliate, your affiliate should be holding you to those standards when you exercise all the time. Yeah, like your dumbbell should be locked up overhead when you're doing a dumbbell snatch. When you're doing toes to bar or knee raises, like those are standards that we do hold, So there's standards to the movement. They go over that in the video. You see these monster athletes just freaking send it. And then you get excited. For us at CrossFit Max, we do it Friday night lights. So you can sign up for a class throughout the day. We do have like the morning classes for people who can't come at night. But then the nighttime is where like the community gets together. We shoot people into waves of 4 to 5 people at a time. And and they always have a judge with them. So, volunteers in the community come in, they judge each other, they hold each other accountable for the standards, they count all the reps for them. And then it's really cool. We just shoot people off in waves of 4 to 5 people at a time throughout the entire night. And then the fun thing is that the coaches go at the end. So the coaches throw down in the final heat.
Hell yeah.
The whole community member just freaking...
It's their turn to scream
yell at us. And it's just a really, really fun night. It's honestly...
I like working out beside you.
Yeah, it's really fun to just throw down with the other coaches. It'll be Coach Dom and Coach Alana's first open with us. Dom has come and done the open before. Here, Like he came and did like a workout.
Participant.
Yes, I think he did 1 or maybe even 2 open workouts here, but not as a coach, just as like a participant. So it'd be kind of cool to see him throw down as a coach. And it's a really good time.
Love it.
And then after that, as the manager, you enter your score on a global leaderboard. Me as the manager, I make sure that your judges sheet matches what you've actually inputted. I accept it. And then on a global level, it's going to spit out your time and it's going to show you where you sit in a worldwide basis.
I feel like the worldwide ranking is
say that 10 times.
Yeah, literally. I was like, well. I feel like it's so interesting because I even remember... like when I was very new to CrossFit doing my first open, I was scaling some of the workouts and stuff. But I remember feeling like, oh my gosh, like in the whole world, I'm
ranked
like
the 60th percentile.
Yeah, something like 50th percentile or something. But I'm like, in the world, like thousands and thousands of people, like it feels so cool to be part of something. And it's also fun because like now, like last year I had like the best ranking I've had ever before. And it's fun to be like, okay, like I can really see that I'm progressing because you can see like, okay, when I first started CrossFit, obviously I was brand new, I was ranking in like the 50th percentile, and now like I'm ranking in like the 80th percentile, and I'm like, oh my gosh, wow, have I improved?
Yeah, it's freaking cool. And you can see like you said, you can see on the CrossFit Games application all the years past. So yeah, I get to see all my years
that must be really cool.
From 2014 to now 2026. Yeah, it is cool. It's fun. And they haven't always gone up for me. You know, at one point I was at my fittest I've ever been in CrossFit and actually went down. So that was a little bit of an ego
I remember
check.
I beat you last year.
You did beat me last year, yeah. You beat me by 1%, 2%? What did you finish last year? I don't even remember what I finished. I think it was in the 86th percentile.
No, I was in the 86th.
You were 86? Was I lower than that? Oh, sure. I think I hit in the 79th percentile, 79. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't even make the 80%.
79.
Yeah.
I was like, do you want me to say it?
Yeah, so 79th percentile.
I love that you remembered mine and you thought it was yours, though.
Yeah, so you hit the 86th percentile, which is awesome. But yeah, so it's just like having that year over year is kind of cool to see.
Last year in the Open, I got my first ever bar muscle up of my whole life.
That's cool. Yeah, that was a very fun moment.
And
I remember doing the workout.
The shit out of that the whole day.
Yeah.
All day I was like, babe, can you believe I'm going to get my first bar muscle up tonight in front of everyone at the Open? All day.
Before the workout was a different story, but all day.
I was so good all day. Don't you dare take that away from me.
Yes.
Even during the workout, there's a video of me right before I do it and I'm talking to myself and I'm like, you can do this.
I wonder, sometimes they'll repeat a workout, which is really cool. I wonder if they'll repeat that workout. That would be fun. I don't even remember
the workout. I blacked out.
It was like a thruster, chest to bar, thruster.
Double unders.
Was it double unders? Oh, yeah. Yeah, honestly, it's such a cool experience, and like having the community behind you, encouraging your community. A lot of people, maybe some of you guys listening right now, will think, oh, maybe I'll do this next year.
I know, that's
maybe I'm not
fit
the
enough.
Right
answer.
Maybe I'm not fit enough to do this year. Maybe I'll do this next year. What do you tell them, love? What do you tell them?
This is like my favorite and also most annoying thing that people do.
This is like I want to start CrossFit next year because I'm not fit enough.
Yeah, it's like, I'm going to go to the gym before I join CrossFit so I can get in shape. It's like, bruh. No.
That's what I'm here for. This is it.
The thing that makes me like so passionate about this topic is because if you do it now, for sure it's going to be extremely challenging. For sure you're going to feel out of your element. You're going to build so much personal confidence, which is amazing. And you're going to get to feel part of the community. But the coolest thing about it is that next year in 2027, when you get to do the Open again, holy freaking cow, you're going to have seen such a insane, tangible, like black and white improvement in your fitness. And I would hate for someone this year to be like, oh, I'm going to do it next year, do what they feel like is so well in the Open, and it be their first Open, so they don't even have like last year to compare to, and they would be like, oh my God, I would crush last year's version of myself, but they don't have last year's version of themselves tracked because they were too
nervous,
shy or nervous to do it. And I feel like the people, for example, I feel like Ashley's somebody who's a really good example of this.
Ashley's a great example.
So brave, and she did the Open when she was like freshly.
She's a great example of what to do.
Yes, that's what I mean. Ashley's such a good example of what to do because I remember her first Open. She had just joined the gym. We just kind of got her into the classes and convinced her to do the Open. And then on year two,
can I just correct that? We didn't have to correct Ashley or convince Ashley to do the Open. She was actually like the one that was like, hey, I'm signing up for the Open, and
Absolutely.
I was like thrown off. I was like, whoa, like,
because we're used to convincing people.
Yeah, well, Ashley needed a lot of convincing. We've talked about this a lot, but Ashley needed a lot of convincing to start the gym, to join, to get a membership, to do all this, and man, was it freaking worth that work. But that being said, on the other end, Ashley came out being the person that was like volunteering for all these cool things, you know, like she came up to us and was like, hey, I want to do the Open, like what's this thing you guys are talking about? And I was like, wow,
you're right. So sorry,
cool.
I need to give her credit for that. She absolutely did reach out, but I'm just saying it was so sick because then on year two, when she did her second Open, it was so evident in black and white the leaps and bounds and improvement in her fitness that had happened. And like then she was extra grateful for having done it the first time around. And I feel like that is such a good story to tell. Like your first year, it's like just about getting out of your comfort zone, and that's the victory. And then year
signing up is the win.
Signing up and doing the workouts is the win on year one. Year two, it's so much more satisfying if you have year one's results to compare yourself to. And like frick, it feels good.
And you know, like we've said over and over again, it is very nerve-wracking to come out of your element to do something like that, but man, is it so freaking worth it. And it really is an eye-opening situation for a lot of people. It is motivating for a lot of people. For me at the beginning, I had done this thing, and when I did this, my first open in 2014, there was no scaled division. It was, this is the workout, it's RX.
Like it or not.
Yeah, like this is the workout. This is the workout we're releasing to the world. You do it or you don't, you know? And I had been doing CrossFit like really like on and off for about 3 months, and some of my CrossFit friends were like, yeah, show up Saturday morning, like come do the open at like 8:00 in the morning on Saturday. Right. And I showed up super hungover. I was out until 4:00 at night, and then showed up at the gym at 8:00 in the morning and did this workout with these people, and then really found out like what it actually is to do the open.
You're like, whoops.
And that was an eye-opening experience, because and at the time it was 5 weeks. It wasn't 3 weeks. It was 5 weeks long. And at the end of the 5 weeks, it really changed my entire perspective on CrossFit.
And how to train.
And it changed the entire direction of my life, actually. And it sounds so like freaking crazy and drastic to say that experience changed my life, but it actually did, because it led me to fall in love with CrossFit. It got me to understand a lot about myself and reflect on myself, and it really changed the trajectory of my life by just signing up for that thing. Now, if you listeners sign up to the open, that might not be as extreme of a case as it did for me, but what you can get out of this is you can learn a lot about yourself. You can overcome something that might feel stressful to you, but at the end of the day, it's just a workout. And in about 10 to 15 minutes, because all of the open workouts have a time cap. Usually they're AMRAPs, or if they're workouts for time, then they always have a cap. But like regardless, in 15 minutes, the workout is going to be done, no matter how you do. Right? Whether you go slower, whether you go faster, whether you do the scaled version or the RX version or even the foundation version, it's going to be done in 15 minutes from now. And throughout that process, you're hopefully going to feel the love from the community. You're hopefully going to feel that overcomeness, I guess, that feeling, that sensation of like overcoming something challenging.
Pride.
Pride, strength. You're going to come out fitter, healthier on the other end. And you're also, for me, the biggest thing is signing up is this showcase to the world that health and fitness should be a priority for you, and it should be for each person.
Absolutely.
And when we see such a massive number like that, where we see 350,000 people sign up on a worldwide basis to this 3-week challenge, we'll call it, whatever, workout challenge, like that is freaking cool. That showcases to the world that, hey, like I'm doing this for my health, and other people should be focusing on this as well. Yeah.
And I think just to add on like a little bit about the open is like, I think that it does a great job of maybe for the more advanced athletes highlighting to you where your weak points are.
Yeah.
So it does great job of being like, oh, okay, like this is what I need to work on. I need to work on my strength, or I need to work on my gymnastics, or I need to work on, because that was my limiting factor when it came to the workouts. That's where I struggled. And I also think on the other side, we can talk about this thing that's like the magic of the open, which is what I just talked about. I got my first ever in my life bar muscle up that I ever did in my whole life ever last year during the CrossFit Open. And I'm not the only one with stories like that. A lot of people get their first ever pull-up during the open, their first ever double under, their first ever deadlift at 125 pounds, like all kinds of firsts happen during the open, because there's this extra like adrenaline associated with, there's people cheering at you, there's this like extra little motivation, more than you would have maybe in a group class setting. And in those moments, like we say, the magic of the open, like something magical happens, something clicks for the first time, and people unlock things that they never done before. And I love that part. Like it's so freaking exciting.
Yeah, I'll give an example for one of our awesome community members here, Sani.
Yeah,
last
Sani.
year, was it the deadlifts?
Was it cleans?
Was it cleans? Yeah, he'd never cleaned 135.
Never.
And he had like tried it so many times.
This is so touching, because he asked me to come beside him while he was doing it in the open. He said, please, can you come cheer for me, because I'm known for being loud.
Okay.
And he said, can you come give me coaching? Can you come help me? So
Yeah.
he asked me to be beside him in this workout.
Cool. And then he ended up hitting it, right?
Yeah,
He ended up
he
getting the
tried and
135
tried,
clean.
and then he finally got that last. He got a couple of times, I think, even, but it was a 135-pound clean. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, man. I even remember for you guys who know Coach Justin, 135-pound cleans were tough for Justin
Once upon a time,
when he first did his open, and he was struggling with them, and he was doing singles and like one at a time, and it was a grind. I remember judging him in that workout, and then he didn't have his double unders at the time, so he literally spent the entire rest of the workout literally trying to do double unders, which
now it's funny because he would like demolish that workout. He would eat it for breakfast.
And I've told this story again. I'll tell it one more time here, and I'll summarize it really quick. But in the first open, there was a chipper workout where you had to do rowing, toes to bar, wall balls, cleans, muscle ups, and it was a AMRAP of 12 or 13 minutes. And at that time, like, rowing is my jam. I loved power cleans. I still love, like, cleans to me is my favorite weightlifting movement.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, cleans? Are you kidding me? Wall balls? I'm so good at wall balls. Like, it's not even that many of them. And like toes to bar, I kind of like toes to bar. So like, and I knew I couldn't do muscle ups. So I was like, if I can get to muscle ups and just maybe try the open magic thing and just try to get my first muscle up, I'll be so happy. And sent it on the rower. Like, I'm a taller athlete, so rowing is my jam. Especially early on. When you first start CrossFit, any little thing that you're good at, you'd really take advantage of.
Yeah, because you like feeling good, and it doesn't happen as much.
And like, I remember the coach and people were like, hey, don't go that hard on the rowing, like, pace yourself. And I was like, no, screw that. Like, rowing is my jam. Sent it, finished the rowing, and then I went to the toes to bar, and I literally got stuck on the toes to bar for 9 minutes. I sat there and did toes to bar for 9 freaking minutes until the rest of the cap here. Well, people were moving on to the wall balls, the cleans, the muscle ups, and things like that. And I told myself, I was like, hey, that is never going to happen to me again. Like, I'm never going to get stuck at one movement like that again in a workout. And I spent the entire year working on toes to bar, and it was funny, they actually redid that workout a couple years later, and I absolutely demolished that workout, got into the muscle ups, did many more muscle ups as well. So those types of moments happen in the open where you're like, okay, at one point I was here. Where does this take me for my training for the next year? Where does this inspiration, like, what are things, maybe if you're asking yourself, I don't really have fitness goals early into this podcast, right? Well, this is a good opportunity because the open will expose things to you. Yeah. So, should you sign up for the CrossFit Open?
Yes.
Hell yeah. Why? You're going to learn a lot about yourself. You're going to have the whole community, not just our community, but you're going to have hundreds of thousands of people behind you and supporting you throughout the process here. You're going to get out of your comfort zone. You're going to overcome some hardship.
Absolutely.
Hard shit or hardship. Who knows? And yeah, you're going to carry over a lot more fitness going into the new year here.
And if anything, you're just setting the bar.
Hell yeah.
Like, if you're like us and you're a little bit more of a vet when it comes to the open, you're chasing a score. Mm-hmm. But if it's your first time around, you're setting the bar that you're going to beat next year.
Yeah. And like Susie said, 79th percentile for me last year might have been my lowest ranking in like many, many, many years. So I'm excited to bump that number up. Stay tuned. I'm going to get close to that 90% this year. I feel it.
Same.
I feel it.
All right. Client of the week.
Client of the week is a well-deserved client who has been absolutely smashing it in the gym over the last few weeks. I
can't wait to see him take on the CrossFit Open.
Yeah, he's gonna crush it. This client is someone that doesn't just do CrossFit. They do a ton of endurance stuff. They do a lot of accessory work as well. He does
it all.
Yeah. And that client is AXEL.
Woo! Go AXEL!
So AXEL joined our gym. He's been kind of doing the 10 punch card thing for several months now.
Because he does so many things. He's got so many sports going.
He's got an active membership now. He's been crushing it. He was on the Hold the Line December Challenge, Team Black, which was my team, and he absolutely smashed it. Did 3 workouts here every single week.
Crushed it.
Posted on social media, got those bonus stars. So, but more than that, he's always encouraging other people. He's
Absolutely. Big
fittest.
cheerleader.
He's one of the fittest people I know. Savage. He ran the Petit Train du Nord half marathon in like under an hour and a half, I think, which was wild. So super fast runner, super fit athlete, and also just a really nice dude. Just always
So
smiling,
freaking nice.
always encouraging people around
So
him.
lovely.
And very humble, right? You wouldn't know that he's like this freak athlete. He's very like positive towards other people.
He's
and
always
stuff.
the loudest, cheering other people on
Yeah.
just as much as he is crushing his goals. So
Yeah. So shout out to AXEL for being such an awesome client here. We appreciate you. Shout out to all of you guys. We appreciate you. First podcast of 2026. Susie was all over the place, but that's okay. I'll sort her out after.
Brandon was disorganized.
And should you sign up for the Open, hopefully you know
Yes, absolutely.
that answer. Yes, absolutely. Friday Night Lights is returning to CrossFit Max on, I guess, February 27th.
I'll get my pom-poms out.
Hell yeah. And stay tuned. Hopefully you guys are joining wherever you are in the world. And we appreciate you guys. Have an awesome day. We'll see you in the next one. See ya.
Bye.